Hello everybody and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. This is How to Train a Speedrunner, and today we are going to be learning new Pokemon Snap. Before we get into that, just a few quick reminders. So Games Done Quick is going to be at PAX East 2022, which is going to be April 21st to 24th. If you're interested in submitting a run, you can use !PAC in Twitch chat and fill out the form. And then tweet at Games Done Quick with what you're interested in from the SGDQ 2022 submissions. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for more information on our upcoming live event. With all of that said and done, we are here with Spice for Pokemon, new Pokemon Snap. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I haven't actually played new Pokemon or any Pokemon Snap, but I love Pokemon, so I'm super excited to delve into this game.
Oh my gosh, the Pokemon here are so cute. You'll just see.
Is there anything you want to talk about the game or the run itself before we get into it, or?
Yes. So this is an auto scroller. So it's very specific the way that you speedrun this. Normally you start with a new file. I'm gonna explain exactly some techniques and some things that help you and don't help you in the run. So I'm just gonna open here. This is an already open file. So I'll do the other one later. Let's go. Yeah, let's see. So for example, if we go to, let's go to River. This is something that you're not gonna see in the speedrun. So the speedrun normally only has certain stages. After they added the DLC, the stages are not in the speedrun, but it's really fun to see. So this is as it says, it's a Pokemon game where you just take pictures of Pokemon with different things. You can interact with them. It's very cute. So how this works is you want to go as fast as possible. This is a mechanic that you get after, I believe it's in snow fields. So that would be later on in the run. But yes, see how you go a little bit faster. This is as fast as you can go. You can move the camera. You can also move the center of the camera. I normally try to move this, but this is what really centers. So if you see here, we have some Pokemon. We have an Apom. We have a Psyduck. So yeah, that's basically what you want. So with a D-pad, you want to be looking straight because that's what's gonna help you be faster. If you're looking to the side, same as the last Pokemon game, the old Pokemon Snap, if you look somewhere, you're gonna be slowed down. Not the same as the last game. If you zoom in to take the picture, because you have to zoom in to take the picture sometimes, you will be slowed down. In the old Pokemon Snap, you didn't. It was a little bit different. But yes, here we go, some Magikarp. All right, so that said, we have multiple things to interact with the Pokemon. So we have the flute, we have scan, we have crystal balls, I don't remember the name, and the fluff fruit, which is fancy apples, fancy Pokemon apples. I love it. So yeah, you can interact with them. I'm not sure if they do anything. Let's see with Psyduck. So you can, no. So see, you take some pictures there. You can take pictures of them interacting together. Normally this one here, the Beautifly, you'll see later on in the run. Some Pokemon can actually stop you. So you want to avoid that in the speedrun because you're trying to go as fast as possible. There's some other Pokemon that help you out. You will also see they kind of give you a little boost. You also want to get those as much as possible. So yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. What else? So you always have to finish as a first time. So for the run, we're trying to finish each stage. You can't get out of the stage if it's the first time that you're in. So that's why this speedrun is a little bit long, because you have to go through all of it. But yeah, you have, I believe I'm not sure, 30 something pictures. Okay, so another thing about this is certain pictures have certain categories. So we have 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. This one is the 2-star pose. We have different poses, but the ones that we're gonna take are just the basic ones that we found out first. And yeah, so when you go in the run, you want to press auto, and that's why you want to take specific pictures and very few pictures, because the game is the one that's gonna choose the ones for you. And after you choose them, they will evaluate them with some numbers, some factors. So let's see this side duck here. So you see there's the pose, there's the size, there's the direction, the placement, other Pokemon, the background. So all of this gives you points that will allow you to go on in the run. So when you want to unlock certain areas, there's a certain point limit that you need to get to with all the pictures. So you want to be taking the best pictures, the pictures with Pokemon looking straight, in the middle, with a great pose, a great placement, other Pokemon in the background, and the background in general also helps. So you want to have as many points as possible to be able to get there. And you want to get as many points as possible with the least amount of pictures and with the least amount of Pokemon interacted with, right? So that's what makes this tricky and very fun and very interesting. So yeah, let's see.
I might be jumping ahead on this, but do you, each individual Pokemon have their own specific, like, for example, that Psyduck was like looking excited. Does every Pokemon have kind of the similar, like, these traits are better when the Pokemon are doing it? Like, is an excited Eevee, for example, going to be worth high points, or do they each have their own specific traits that are better or worse?
Yes and no. So that was a pose. So you want to get the best points for that pose.
Okay.
Also, for example, that one was when I hit him with the fluff fruit. So he was like, "Oh my gosh, I got hit." There's a very specific frame where is the best pose for that. It will give you, I think, 1,000 points. So you get to 1,000 points for a pose. It's very tricky to get to the 1,000 points. I personally haven't gotten there many times, because it's very frame tight. But yes, you want to get the best pose. Also, when you're summoning the points, if you already took a picture that has the same amount of stars, it will not count as new numbers, as new points. It will only count if you got a better score. So if you got, for example, I got here 4,018 with this picture, and I took another picture of Psyduck, and it's also 2 stars. It's a different pose, but it's also a 2-star pose. And I got, let's say, 4,100. I will only get the difference. And that's a little bit bad sometimes because you want to get as many points as possible. So you want to take the same picture sometimes, but you also want to take different poses. What else? With that also is you want to take the same Pokemon, because it takes a little bit more time when it's registering a new Pokemon. So it does the whole animation of like, oh, here it is, the Pokemon. But when you are taking the picture of an old Pokemon that you already took a picture of, it doesn't do that. So it does save a little bit of time. Okay. But yeah. So you see here the research level. Certain areas, most areas, just at the end, you don't need it, but all the areas you need to unlock, you need to get to reach the next level. So if you see I would need 40,982 points. So in that case, I would need to get around 45k points to get to the next level on one go. And that's what we're trying to do here in each stage. So the route that we have been doing it has changed here and there because we want the least amount of Pokemon with the best poses, with the best points to get to the most amount of points to continue, because that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to progress to get to the end, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what it is when it comes to points. What else can I show you? Let me see. All right, so we do have Illumina Pokemon. In the Illumina Pokemon, you want to make sure that you're throwing those little balls that are shiny. You have to throw them to them before taking the picture. If they're not lit by them and you take a picture of them, it doesn't count. And you will have to do it again. And Illumina Pokemon stages are known for being a little bit long. So it's a lot of time loss if you actually miss an Illumina Pokemon. So fingers crossed I don't. Some of them are very tricky. You have to be very, very good with shooting to the right place very fast.
With kind
some
of
them are very
predicting
fast.
where it's going to go, or
Yes. After you do the run a little bit, you kind of know exactly where they appear. But it's still very tricky to follow them with the camera and then throwing the thing, and then some of them you have to throw something before they accept the little ball. So it's it's a little bit complicated. What else? Also, to progress in the story, you need something called crystal blooms. So let's see if we can go to the pictures that I've taken. So the crystal blooms are the ones that give you those little balls. And if you don't take the picture of them, you also can't continue with the story. So it has happened sometimes to me and other people in this community that they miss one of the crystal blooms, and it's you have to go back into the stage. So that's another bit of a loss there. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you take the pictures of them. They're normally at night, so you have stages day and night. They're normally at night. You can see them, they're very bright, they're glowing, very pretty. And yeah, taking a picture with a crystal bloom in the background, it will give you a lot of background points. So that's also good if you want to make sure you get enough points. Let's see. I just finished with this file. So yeah, they're still talking. Let's see. No, that's the photo text. All right. Objects of interest. So see, these are the crystal blooms. So they're very bright. This one is one of the tricky ones. This one is also one of the tricky ones, and you have to take a picture. This last one, so yes, that's how they look like. They're very pretty. They go very well with each stage. So yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. Do you have any questions with that? I think I have covered everything.
I don't think I have any questions right now. I've seen a question in chat that's not completely speedrun related, but which gens does this game encompass? Is it all of them up to it, or is it selective?
It is selective. Yeah.
Okay.
We have from various ones. I'm not really sure exactly which ones, but yes,
Okay.
we do have different ones.
Okay.
All right. I think that's pretty much it. It's a very exciting. Sometimes it's thrilling at the end. You're trying to get all the pictures that are in the route. And some stages are right at the end, and you have to take them. If you don't take them, you have to go back. That's something that we want to avoid. Also, we do take some safety pictures. That's how we call them. So we're trying to get as low as possible with pictures. But if you know that you missed something, you missed a Pokemon, there's always a safety picture that you know it's gonna get you enough points, right? So you're gonna lose a little bit of time, but not as much as if you had to go back with all the seeds and everything. So yeah, I think that would be it, and maybe we can get started.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. I'm just gonna delete my file. This one here. We're gonna create a new one. Awesome. Whew. All right. There's a lot of talking in this game. A lot of the characters talk so much, so it's pretty funny. So this you normally want to do Japanese for language. Of course, it's a little bit faster. I'm gonna put English because sometimes I confuse the Japanese, and also for people to be able to see it. And no voices is normally also the fastest.
And so that is one thing we kind of we've talked about before on previous shows. Like when you're just starting to get into a game, you don't have to pick the fastest version if the only difference is like text speed. Like if there's some like language differences, then yeah, maybe you're gonna have to break down and learn it, like do it. But for games that it's purely just the text appears faster, you can play in English while you're learning, and probably for a decent amount of time until you get comfortable with the game and actually know where everything is. You don't have to like struggle with, well, I mean, if you don't read Japanese, like you don't have to struggle with, I don't know what any of this says, but this is faster, because it's going to end up being slower in the long run.
Yes, exactly. If you don't know, I normally have some troubles with menuing. That's something that I'm still like working on. So when you don't know exactly what something says and you're trying to menu, it's something that, you know, you don't want to get into. I'm definitely pretty new to speedrunning, so that's also a very good thing. Like this is my first speedrun ever that I started speedrun this game. And it has been very useful to just take my time, and even if it takes a little bit more time, at the end of the day, I'm saving time, as you say. All right. So. All right. Pop, what are you doing? Sorry, my dog is taking stuff. Galia. Took a paper. Okay, that would be okay. All right, I think we're ready to start.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and start whenever. Yeah.
All right. So 3, 2, 1, go. It's very cute. The start. You can see the camp. You can also take pictures of the camp after you finish the game. It's a little bit difficult to get all the poses, and a lot of people really don't like camp. But you get Pikachu, you get Bumblebee, you get Eevee. So that's also pretty good. Pretty cute if you want to go into it after. But yeah. There's a lot of mashing too. I always say mash with purpose. because sometimes you can miss things and you can go into stages without wanting to. So.
Oh, yeah.
Mash with purpose.
If you do that, is there a way to like quit the course and just go back to the main menu, or?
Yes, but it will still lose a bit of time. Yeah.
Sure. But you don't have to just, I picked the course by mistake. I have to play the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, no. After you have played it once, you can quit it. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is very good, because if not, imagine, oh my gosh.
That would be really unfortunate.
It would be a lot of risk. Oh, right. So they gave you the camera. You're a little kid. The button layouts you can also change. So that's something that we're going to see later on, like a little bit later on. Just took a picture of the pavilion. Just going through this. This is the only tutorial that you have to go through. So it tells you that you can move the camera. We're just going to stay there. And oh yeah, we're not using motion controls. If you want to, is okay, but it's a little bit more difficult to aim.
That's just kind of like a preference thing. If you find it easier, go for it. Otherwise,
Yes, exactly. So see, we took some pictures. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. You can see I have a Pikachu over there. My favorite Pokemon. No cliche. So we choose here. And this is basically teaching you exactly what I just said at the start. It's telling you, hey, look, this is all that you need to do to get all the points. Fab. Pavilion definitely didn't want to get a picture taken.
does it do you need to get specific? I assume this is a tutorial, so it doesn't matter what your score is. Or
Yeah,
do you
no.
need to, okay.
You don't need to. But later on, you're gonna take pictures of these two anyway, and they're gonna be replaced, so that also doesn't matter much. All right, we're almost there. On the first stage, which is park day. They're gonna go to the park in Florio. So the route, we're just gonna see. I normally change my controls at this stage because it will take some time from you, but if you do it right away, it's easier. Menuing is still a little bit hard. Okay. Normally put camera speed, pointer speed a little bit up, and then we can continue. So first one will be here, this pavilion. And then the next one would be Pichu and Grookey. There you go. And again, we want to stay very straight. That's the fastest that we can go. We can't go faster than this right now. So we're just gonna have to wait. Now this is a good safety picture to take, and it's the Buffalant in the background. It'll give you around 2K. For this one, we need 40K in points. This is one of my favorite pictures because look at him. He's so cute. He's just walking.
So for the safety pictures, I assume it's a little slower because you have to veer off from looking straight ahead for a little longer than something else?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's something that you decide yourself. So there's already a route if you want to look it up. And the community is very nice. And they're always helping out each other with the routes. But if you know that you're going to miss something or you know you have trouble with it, just take it. It's okay. Okay, that's one that was a little bit rough. No worries. There's also safety pictures of other Pokemon that you might have not taken before. So for example, if I hadn't taken a picture of Pichu at the start, or it was very bad, or I had taken it as Grookey instead, because that can also happen, you can take it, for example, it would be here. Take a picture of Pichu, and that's a safety picture. Yeah, now we're just waiting for Dodrio in the alcove. This game is very, very pretty. The graphics are so well done.
Yeah, it looks very good. And the Pokemon look, they move very, I guess, fluently or well.
Yeah. Look at that. And then we take a Magikarp. So see how, like, when you zoom in, you get like a little square in the middle?
Kind of like, oh, okay, yeah.
That's exactly where you want the Pokemon. That means that they're centered, and you want them as centered as possible and looking directly at you as much as possible. So
okay.
yeah, that's pretty much how that works. This Tailo, I'm gonna take as close as possible. We also want them as big. And then the last one here would be Lorges. So we're gonna wait for an animation, an idle animation. Sometimes idle animations are better, or different poses. So this is idle. We're just gonna wait. There you go. She just waves at you. Very cute. Very gorgeous. Everything is so cute. Yeah, you were saying?
They did it. So I was gonna say, I guess there's a little bit of knowledge of like what animation is better, like doing an idle animation versus I don't know what other possible poses they could have, having not played the game, but like doing something special might be a little bit better, so it might be better to wait for a second or something.
Yes. Normally right now, because we haven't unlocked any of the features, you can only just take pictures of them doing idle animations and just interacting with each other. Okay. But as you go, yes, we're gonna be changing things. We're gonna be interacting with them, doing things to them.
I'm getting ahead of where we are, is what you're saying.
A little bit. Oh gosh. Dodrio having a nap. You also want to stop mashing when it starts with the points, and just keep the A button pressed, because that will help you make it faster.
So you're mashing
for text, and then press.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then more mashing. I don't think we made it. Okay, so we are missing some points. We are gonna go back. We normally have to go in sometimes, so that's okay. So I think, yes, we have to go back in and out sometimes, or take one picture and out for it to count as like unlocking the new area. So sometimes it's okay if you miss something, because anyway, you would have to go back. You just want to make sure that you're not missing as much points as possible.
Do the points carry over to like the next level, or is the scores independent of each area?
They're independent of each area, but they do carry to the level of that same area. So you're going to be level 1 Park Day, level 2 Park Day, stuff like that. So you just want to get to the next level to be able to unlock the next area. You don't have to go into like the same area. Like, we don't have to go into Park Day 2. Okay, so this we can skip. But yeah. like right now, if we go back to park day, we don't have to take all the pictures, just have to go in and out. But we do need to take a picture because I missed some points, but we don't have to go all the way. We're gonna go to park night after this. You can skip now, and you just basically take whatever you haven't taken. So I believe that we are gonna be taking no, let's see. Alrighty, I think that should be okay. You can quit research and evaluate. So let's see.
So I guess there's a little bit of a memory component of remembering what you have and haven't taken a picture of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes. Normally you have notes. I don't have what I should be taking here. I'm not sure if I got enough points. Yep, 96 points. We're gonna go back and retry. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you miss it by some points and you're like, darn it.
And especially starting out, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, exactly. You can catch up. I believe that we could take... not the Bouffalont. Oh, I know who we can take. It's gonna be Emolga. All over here. Emolga is gonna appear here. Not sure if I got it taken, so I'm just gonna make sure. Picture of Wormpole, and then we can quit. And okay, so we did take those two. That one is a picture that I normally have trouble taking. Sometimes, like even in leisure and like high scoring, the Emolga flying because it's so fast. It's funny.
Yeah, you have to be really quick at tracking it.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so we've moved on to level 2, and now we have opened up Park Night, which is great.
Do each stage kind of have their own special Pokemon, I guess? Or is it kind of just like a mission match of... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, sometimes you have some Pokemon that appear. You have Magikarp on all of them, except the one. So it's pretty much like that, yeah. But yes, for example, you'll see here in Park Night, we're gonna see some of the ones that we saw in Park Day, but some others that we didn't see, which is also pretty cool because it tells you, oh yeah, this is what you would find in this park at night, which makes sense. All right, so now we're gonna take a Bidoof with a stick. Right. And even though we already took those Pokemon, they're gonna be different poses. Some of them are gonna be different poses, and they're gonna be new points, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, for Tangrowth, here's the kicker. You have to... Okay, there you go. He has to be flopping the arms. And now we're just waiting. We just go all the way after. There's a bit of waiting in the game, but you can just admire, for example, if you see here, this is the crystal bloom. You don't have to take it. This is the only crystal bloom that you don't have to take necessarily. But yeah, it's very pretty. And if you see some illuminated swan, some of them are like that. We see a Torterra here. We don't need a Torterra here. Later on, we're gonna be looking for a Pidgeot. Doing his thing, you know? For some of them, you want to just wait. And it's a little bit hard to just wait because it's a very small frame. There you go. Looking back. Now we're gonna look left and scan the Swanna that we see here with the little kids. Awesome. And we're going to scan all these. That Torterra. And because they have multiple Pokemon in them, they're gonna be Pokemon points. So that's what we want. We want also pictures that have other Pokemon in the background.
So will that I should try and figure out what I'm saying. Is there like a special pose for having other Pokemon in it, or is it like a different scoring?
It's
system,
a different scoring. Well,
Okay.
it's a different part of the scoring. So it gives you points for Pokemon in the picture. Whichever Pokemon. And it's different for background points too. Now, after this one, we're gonna get the Score Bunny. This one is a little bit tricky because it's just at the end and you need to get it. Thing is, see how it changed from Score Bunny to Torterra very fast?
Yeah.
Is because that's a little bit glitchy there in the game. So you have to be very careful taking the pictures because sometimes you think you're taking the picture of Score Bunny and you got it, but it took a picture of Torterra and it replaced the one that you just took with Pichu and Gurky, and that would not be good. So we got a new Bidoof, new Bufalon, Tangrowth. See how it takes a little bit more time for new Pokemon?
Yeah.
So that's why we want to take as few new Pokemon as possible. See how it replaced it? So we're gonna get only the difference of those points from the last Grookey to this Grookey.
And so earlier you said different poses have different scoring. So if that was a different pose, you would have just gotten a full new score?
Yes, it would have taken a little bit more time. Also, there's some poses that you can't do without certain interactions. So like having a Fluffroot or stuff. Okay, so we're still missing 2,200 points, which is still okay because we do have to go back to Park. So that's fine. But yeah. Points are a little bit weird when it comes to the speed run because different poses are different, can also have like different points. So you can have a 2-star pose and it's very bad points, and a 2-star pose that is very good. You just have to find those ones or like be able to take those ones. So yes, that's why we stick with the route that we've that people have kind of like gotten throughout the year, the game being released, because it got released not long ago. We're gonna go first to the Luminous spot before going back to the park. because even though we didn't unlock level 2, this is the only part that we can unlock the Illumina with a unlock in the level 2. So it's also those little things that you have to make sure that you know and you're aware of, because it could make it easy when you're doing the speed run. So now we're gonna meet our first Illumina Pokemon. My gosh, it's Meganium. So pretty. Chunky Dino Cankles. So that's the state that you want to take Illumina Pokemon in. See how it's glowing? So now it's not glowing anymore. And the only way that they glow is with either the little ball, which you see we don't have here, right? So you'll see how this Illumina Pokemon gets illuminated, which is so cool. Oh my gosh. There you go. So that's a pose, right? An idle pose, but it is, I believe it's a 3 or 4 star. And then we just wait. So we make sure that we're looking straight, and we just wait until the end. Those are the Illumina spots that they're a little bit uneventful.
Okay. Is this specifically like an Illumina tutorial, or are all of the Illumina Pokemon going to be kind of in stages like this, where that's really the only thing you care about?
When you're starting the game, when you haven't finished it, or when you haven't gone through the Illumina stage first, like this is your first time, it's gonna be like this, only the Illumina Pokemon. But later on, after, like if I went back into this, you would see other, like you will see Sylveon, you would be seeing Eevee. I think those two other ones are there. Yeah, so just the first time is only the Illumina Pokemon there.
Okay.
Bye. There you go. Off it goes. Big potato plant. It's a very pretty plant, Pokemon. So we're gonna do the same. Illumina Pokemon normally are very, very high in points. Doesn't matter what kind of pose or what you did with it. So I could have had a way better shot picture of this, but you're still gonna get over. Yes, there you go. 5,900 points. Oh my gosh.
That's a lot.
But you only need 1 to level up, which is kind of funny. But basically, they're telling you need to get the picture. You don't need to get the points. You just need to get the picture. All right, so now that we've done Illumina, now we're gonna go back to Park to unlock our next part of the run, which is Silva, I believe. Jungle. The mashing is real. So here they're just telling you they're going to be doing so many things when it comes to giving you gifts and giving you little tutorials, a little like telling you what to do. So for example, here they're giving you the official badge. You have gone and taken some pictures, and they're like, you know what? You are part of the team now. Which takes a little bit of time, not gonna lie. But look at her, she's so happy. All right.
Now Pokemon up to level 30 will listen to you.
Exactly. That's exactly what it does. Okay, now we unlocked Fluffruit. So we're gonna be using Fluffruit in jungle. This is another tutorial that we can skip. So yes, the only tutorial that you have to go through is just the first one. More mashing.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
They don't even bother having better, like, different dialogue for if you skip.
know.
It's just like, oh, that was easy, wasn't it? I don't know, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so this one we do need to take. So some stages you just have to go in and out a second time to be able to go in. Some of them you do have to take a picture. So in this one, we're gonna take a picture of Poor Bunny. We're gonna quit. And so that's why sometimes it's not as bad if you missed one picture, because anyway, you would have had to go back. Yes, they're called Fluffruit in Spanish. I also run this game in Spanish and do high score in Spanish. They called it literally Blanzana, which is, it would be like Blapple, which is funny. They didn't even bother changing the name. Just Blapple. And now we should be able to see the cutscene. Yes, there you go. And oh my gosh, who's gonna come here? For the people that have played the original Pokemon Snap, the N64 Pokemon Snap. That's Todd. So this is a lot of nostalgia for the people that have played, because this is the guy that used to be who you played as in the old Pokemon Snap. And now he's just teaching us, which is so cool.
That is a neat touch, yeah.
I know, yeah, it's very nice for all the fans of the games. Okay, so this kid, let me talk about Phil. All my homies hate Phil. The guy is just very out there. And he just keeps complaining. And he says that he can beat you in taking pictures. He talks a lot.
Pokemon picture battles.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so now we unlock Silva, which is where we're gonna have jungle and later on forest, which is one of my favorites. Also, good touch here. You know, Rita, she was based on Gudra, which is the slimy dragon Pokemon, which I think is very cool.
I'm mentally trying to remember which one Gudra is. I don't know why. I could just Google it.
That's fair. Yes, it appears in the game too. Okay, so we're gonna take a backup first, because this is the one that we're able to take. So we're gonna get the A-bomb here. Now we're gonna take the Metapod on the trunk and we're gonna bop it with an apple, because this is what's gonna give us a little bit more points for this pose. Yeah, that should be okay. Now we're gonna throw apples to Slacking. So we start throwing apples here, and this is where I tell you, this little Pokemon here just makes me lose my patience, because it will not allow you to take the picture of Slacking and it will stop you. So Slacking should have moved, and he didn't, because here's another one that comes over. Beautyfly is pretty, but definitely likes to disrupt, and she gets mad. so you have to just disrupt her there so she doesn't stop you. We normally took a picture of this with this forget the name. Arbok. There you go. Yes. Well, we don't anymore. And oh my gosh, there you go. We have to lead him closer, but he will run away if you get too close. So you will lose that picture. So that's why we have the other one. Also, you want to be careful because the game, you know, when you're defaulting to auto, when you're choosing the pictures. Oh, that was a good one. Peeky Peck. Sorry, Peeky Peck. Okay, wait. I need to concentrate on this one.
No worries.
So this one here. Oh, that's a good one. There you go. So, when you choose an auto, if you took the post that was not, so the star that was not, the game will choose the higher star, even if it's a lower points. So, 2004 star instead of a 4001 star, right? So you want to have the best pictures here. All right.
So basically the game just values the stars over the points.
Yes, but you do definitely want the points over the stars.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There when I took the live part, the background, the false acts as background points, which is very cool. Magic card, please. Yes, this is for you. Now we need the beauty fly. Beauty fly, please. Now we can take a different beauty fly here. We also are gonna take the Quagsire. Beauty fly. Hello. Now you don't want to talk to me, huh? Now we're gonna
not care about those.
Yeah, no. She just said, nope, not today. A danger noodle. Arbok is definitely a danger noodle.
So it looks like somebody in chat is asking, if you take multiple pictures of the same star, how will it decide?
I think it does take the best points in that case. It only defaults to some pictures with the stars. So if it's the same star, it will take the one with the best points. Sometimes. It really depends. It's yeah. I'm not pretty sure actually. I think it would be random when it comes. Yeah, it's random when it comes to points. It's not random when it comes to stars.
So if you take like a 3,000 and a 4,000, both in the, like a 1-star pose, it'll just randomly pick whichever one, and
yes,
you might
exactly.
you might get the lower point one. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you have to be very careful and take the least amount of pictures as possible. Like that one, I wanted the other beauty fly. This one kind of cut a little bit of points. I was sure I was gonna get it. The beauty fly didn't want to. It's fine. Don't look at me. Okay, I did it. By a little bit. By 300 points. 400 points. Great.
Even though they didn't want to look at you.
Exactly. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
I get lucky a lot. All right. So now we're gonna go to Jungle Night, which I told you before. The crystal bloom is gonna be at night. So we're gonna see it. And we're gonna unlock, with that crystal bloom, we're gonna unlock, I think, did we unlock it already? No, we're gonna unlock it when we take a picture of the crystal bloom. We're gonna unlock the little balls that you can throw to Pokemon, and crystal blooms too. All right, Jungle Knight, you need 45,000. So this one is one of the ones that are challenging. First one we're gonna take is this Liepard, and we're gonna bonk. And we're gonna take these bone sweets. We're gonna scan them. They're gonna be very, very scared. We're not gonna bonk the Metapod anymore because we already took that picture. So this is a different pose. Now we wait. But yeah, the poses and the randomness of the points is the RNG sometimes is not in your favor. So that's why we want to make sure that we know exactly what pictures we're taking, because we already know exactly how many points approximately you would have. So you know that you're at least gonna get close to the amount of points that you need. Next one, we're gonna take the picture of a toucan sleeping. So this is a crystal bloom, right? But it's not lit. We have to take the picture of the one that is lit. Where's the cannon? Oh, right there. And we used to take some other pictures. The route has changed so much since I started speedrunning this. Kind of insane. But yes, my favorites are normally at night. Because it's just so pretty, and like with the Illumina state of some Pokemon and with the crystal blooms, it just looks very cute. Next one, we're gonna take a Picky Peck that is sleeping. Sometimes you have to take pictures of Pokemon that are far, far away and hope that you're taking enough points. So trying to be very, very centered, having them look at you. So for example, this one. There you go. The next one is one of my favorites. Is a Yamanga eating or being bonked, but the eating one is very cool. When Yamanga is just very happy to eating a fluffer. Go. Take a picture of the bloom just in case, because that one is something that sometimes we forget.
This definitely feels like a very relaxed speedrun.
Very relaxed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of just waiting, looking around, enjoying the like the beautiful scenery, the Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very good experience. Even doing the speedrun is not super stressful all the time. Now we're gonna kill the poor Morlul. There you go. I'm sorry, I killed the Morlul.
Oh no!
Yep. All right, let's see. That's good. We got a new one. Into cannon. I'm gonna look for one. Maybe this one if I get like a very good points. So if you see here, I'm gonna wait here. The post is 500. Well, you can get up to 1,000, I believe, for each thing, except background, I believe, or other Pokemon. But post, size, direction, placement, 500 is okay for the post. The size is very good. You get to 2,000. Direction is pretty okay, and placement is perfect. Oh no, I took this one. It's okay anyway. And Magikarp, obviously. We're gonna be taking a picture of Magikarp in any stage. Okay, I'm seeing what other games do I run. This is the only game that I run currently, but I've been wanting to run so many other games. Oh wow, okay. We're missing 10,000 points, but we still have to go back into Jungle Knight, so we don't fret. But yes, I've been wanting to. I actually have I speedrun old Pokemon Snap, and I did it once with the help of my boyfriend, because he also speedruns old and new Pokemon Snap. That one was a little bit tricky. I was already used to the mechanics of the new Pokemon Snap. So yeah, old Pokemon Snap is way shorter than this one, right? It's a little bit more difficult, but also easier. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, because I think the original one is like sub 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, so I think right now it's getting to 20. I'm correct, that's the world record is 20 something. Like 20 point something, I believe. Okay, so because we got orbs, we need to go in and out again. So we're gonna take a picture of Yamenga here that we didn't see before. And we're gonna take a picture of Bone Sweet flying, Liepard sneaking. And actually, we're gonna take this Arbok. There you go, 2019. That's I believe the world record for Snap 64. So when you're taking pictures to get some points, you really don't need as many points as possible, just enough that you know you're gonna get enough points. So there you go, not enough points. We're gonna go back. What else can we take? I believe that we can take Bone Sweet. Okay, so in this case, when I did the Bone Sweet before, see, I didn't get any points because I scanned, but I took the picture after the scan, like, date. So I actually took the other picture. So now I'm gonna take just the one over here, and I'm gonna actually scan and see if this is the one that I need. There you go. So that happens a lot if it has to do with Okay, so we do have both. So maybe this one. Not sure if we're gonna have to go further in because the other one was supposed to give me more points.
And if something happens like this in one of your runs, it's not a big deal.
Not
it is a little
super
bit of time
big
lost,
deal. It is some time lost, but there's other places where you can get that. Also,
Sure.
a good thing is even if you have taken a picture, like a post, right? As you saw, the 1 star of the Bone Suite I had taken on Jungle Day. If I take a 1 star on Jungle Night, it counts as new points because it's for Jungle Night, not for Jungle Day. So that's also good. And it takes less time because it's not a new Pokemon. Okay, now we are going to go to Sans Day. We have open the gates of the desert. All right. See, so Phil likes to talk a lot. Something really cool that they added was to make the Neo one small, and you can take pictures of super big Pokemon in park, which is also pretty cool. You can only get it at the end, as all the DLC too. But it's a very nice touch that they added. All right, Sans Day is one of my personal enemies because everything is at the end. Everything that really counts with points is at the end. So, as I said, it's better for you to take enough safety pictures instead of having to go back. So that's probably what I'm gonna be doing here, just in case. For this picture, you're gonna have to wake up the Scroopy if it wants to wake up. And I'm gonna get this Heliolisk over here. Nope, nope. Yes. And the Mandibuzz is also pretty frame tight. A lot of these pictures are frame tight. You have to be like, okay, that was a good one. I'm gonna see if I can take the other one. It goes around 2 times. Yes. Okay, that's a little bit better. So whichever it chooses, it would be fine. Now this one, look at that chicken. Now we're gonna take a picture of this. Yeah.
For the movement on the Pokemon in this game, is it all scripted? Like it's always going to be the same movement every time, or is there a little bit of variance in it?
Sometimes there's variance. Normally, you know, kind of what they're gonna do is mostly idle animations.
Yeah.
That you know happen in a certain place or a certain way. Hippowdon, no. You don't want to be stopped by Hippowdon. I never know how to say that name. All right, we're gonna get, guess what? Guess who we're gonna take here? Magikarp. And in the background, there's a Crystal Bloom. So if you get that Crystal Bloom, you get background points. Here, we're gonna preemptively try and get the Trapinch from the depths of this. And this is the part where you're gonna get most of the good pictures. and they go very fast. So you're gonna be able to see. So first of all, we're gonna get the strap inch over here to go close to the edge while we take a picture of the pavilion. Now we're gonna take a picture of the... And now we're gonna take a picture of these, chasing the thing, and now we're gonna take a picture of... Okay. Okay. That was a lot. So see how it was like back to back to back?
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of practice to get this one. I still struggle with it, and I know many people that do. So don't get discouraged if you can't get it the first time, even if you have notes. Let's see how I did. I did take some safety pictures, so I'm pretty sure I did get it. It would definitely take less time. I'm also a photographer in real life. So...
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah. So sometimes I'm like, am I really a photographer? Did I really take this picture right? Because some of these pictures, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so difficult to get it straight, like this one. But you know what?
I don't even know what Pokemon that is. I don't know that I've ever seen that Pokemon.
Okay, so see here. I'm also gonna step here for a bit. So this is the same picture, but this is a diamond one. So it's also, there's different tiers for the stars. The pose is the same because it's idle. The pavilion is not doing anything. We got a way better size. This is very much closer. Direction is completely perfect. It's looking directly at me. This is very great. I normally don't get that one. Placement is also very good. It's in the middle of it. We don't have other Pokemon or background points. So yeah, see, we get probably all the 4,000, yeah. Let me choose this one. Agnia. Pinsir. Let's see, for this one we need 30k. There you go. We got it. It's definitely a little bit more stressful to get than it looks. I've just gotten accustomed to it after doing some runs. Also, it's very good with the game if you want to train speedrunning. So once you have the game like finished, you can go back to stages and you can go back in levels. You don't have to necessarily play in the last level that was unlocked. You can just choose, hey, I want to play in level 1 and I want to do like, I don't know, I want to practice Jungle Day, but I already finished the game. You can go to Jungle Day, level 1, which will have the same things as the speedrun, which I also find very cool.
So it's very easy to practice the levels on a new game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Okay, we got here. The first picture will be bonking Trapinch.
So I guess for people starting, would you recommend that they, instead of just like starting to practice by like deleting their save file and starting over again, would you just recommend that they just practice on a completed file?
Yes. Yes. So as long as you know the route and you have done at least once, like the speedrun once, doesn't matter if it's super fast. Yeah. Okay. So this one we have to bonk twice, I believe. There you go. That's a good picture. Yeah. It's very cool that you're able to do separate stages. So you don't have to do the whole speedrun when you want to practice. You can separate it in the ones that you want to practice more. For example, there's some that I'm not as great as the other ones, or some that come easier to me, so I practice other ones more. For example, Sand Stay is one that I would practice a lot. Okay, now we're gonna take the Laser Boy.
It's also nice because, talking with a lot of other speedrunners just, over the years, one of the really difficult things about practicing speedruns is kind of like the last parts of the game. Because, like, especially once you start doing it semi-competitively, like, just trying to do, like, oh, I messed up, I'm gonna reset. Like, you start falling out of practice of the last parts of the game.
Yes,
so, like, being able to just go, no, I'm practicing the last level or the last few levels right now is really awesome.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so I got stopped by this Lycanroc here, and I'm gonna get stopped again. Because they're trying to get the Sandshrew, which is very sad because Sandshrew is very cute. I think I got it. You have to take the Crystal Bloom here. Kind of tricky. So if you miss it, you have to do the thing all over again. Just to get the Crystal Bloom.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. So and see how it goes super fast because of the falls? You have to make sure that you take that. You learn the Cacnea. And then you bonk.
Driving off that probably wasn't the safest thing, but what do I know?
Yeah, no, it's fine. You'll be fine. No Pokemon were harmed during the... Yeah, exactly. They're paid actors. So this one, because we do need to get back if we do need points. I believe we do have to take one picture when we get back. So either way, if I lose points or if I don't have enough points, it's fine. So yes, in the route, you will know exactly which ones you have to go in and go out right away. Or there's some that you do have to take one picture for it to count. It's a little bit weird. It doesn't really seem to have very much specifics. Some of them do, but some of them you just have to go in and out again.
There's not any rhyme or reason to it.
Yep. All right. Oh, 4. Nice. Definitely seeing the yellow is very good for me. I love seeing the yellow.
It means you get points.
Yeah, exactly. That you get more points. Because I also do high score. I used to.
Okay.
I didn't really get much into it, but getting those, you definitely know that you got better points. Okay, so I'm missing 7,000, which is okay because I'm still gonna have to go back. Yeah, it was very difficult to figure out the progression of the game when it first came out. It was a good month of a bunch of people playing hours and hours and hours of the game before it got finished in the first place. And we didn't know exactly what was triggering what. So yeah. Let's see. Trapinch walking towards the apple. And I'm gonna be taking this Kanga here. I believe that that's all I need. I hope.
I guess I should have asked this earlier, but I assume you have unlimited amounts of those fruits, right?
Yes, we do. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
imagine not having enough. That would be stressful.
It's just a regular Pokemon game. You have to manage your inventory.
Gee.
And back in Gen 2, where your bag had an inventory limit.
Yeah. Oh god, we got right exactly the amount of points we needed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh gosh, that was stressful.
That was close.
That was very close. Awfully close. But you know what? We will take it. Sometimes in this game, you just take those little wins. There's a lot of RNG. Like, it takes a lot of skill to move the camera and stuff, but anyone can do this. It's just sometimes RNG is not in your favor. Or sometimes the idle animations don't come, right? So you have to be looking out for those. Okay, now we're gonna go to beach. Beach day. We don't get to see beach evening, which is also very pretty. That comes after beating the game. But beach in general is just very pretty. Points over. Oh, wow. Only 4 points. That was great. This one is kind of hard. Sometimes you can bonk him. But bunking that Wingle there is S tier. You know? I only take the picture. I don't really try to bonk it. But if anyone is able to bonk it, then go ahead. You will get more points for that picture. Oh my gosh, this is Pikachu. See, I'm gonna look because Pikachu's just doing her thing. Look at her. Go. Okay. Okay, so we play the flute to get Bellasum to get out, and then we lead her with fruit. Now we bonk this guy over here. Yes, come over here. Come over here, pretty. Okay. Now we take a picture of the pavilion. Pavilion is also one that you will find almost everywhere. We also will be taking, because as I told you, if we take the same pose for one Pokemon that you have already taken it in a new stage, it will count as a full points. These are 2 paths, so we're gonna take this path over here. This is a section that is a little bit complicated. There you go. So this one over here, see, this is another crystal bloom. We're gonna start throwing love fruit over here next to that little algae here, because we want to scan and get the stunkfish. Because he gets mad. And then he does this to the poor artillery. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's why. Yeah. This one is one of the cutest ones. No, Pikachu. Pikachu, please. Oh my gosh. Such a cutie. Pikachu, please. Yes, yes, we're gonna lead Pikachu to the... Okay, we didn't get the animation, which is so sad. But Pikachu goes and touches the shovel, which is also very, very cute. And we take the Stunfisk. There you go, we're done. Let's see, we need 30K for this one. That one, like as a photographer, that was a great picture. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that one looks really good. So, I guess the question is like, how much of the like randomness of the game actually plays in? Like, are there some like really good pictures that are like, oh, this is worth like 500 points or something, or?
Yeah, there's some very random things or very specific things that you do that will get you the best pose, but they are a little bit difficult to get. Or sometimes they will get idly, right? So
Okay.
you can't just rely on those because they're very good, and when you get them, it's great. But if you don't, it's like, oh my gosh, right? So we're gonna go back and we're gonna take stuff that we don't have, like this, and the executor. Doesn't matter how much because we don't need as many points. And we're gonna mash a little bit more. This game is a lot of mashing. You get a lot of muscles. I love Executor in this game. He's just so happy and he's just chilling. He's unbothered. Alrighty. Now we progressed. We are gonna go to Reef. Reef is one of my favorites. It's very pretty. It does have something that we're not gonna see right now. But Pikachu will be on a Mentine. I think it's a level 2 or 3. There's a level 3. And it's Pikachu just surfing a Mentine. It's the cutest thing. I would tell everyone to play the game and see it for themselves. Pikachu on a Mentine. Alrighty, so Reef. We're going to scan to keep in place because Finian is very glitchy. He goes and idly goes and sometimes is not looking at you, so we scan to keep it in place. They stop in their tracks normally when you scan, and then you bop for more points. We're gonna go for this Finian over here. There you go. We're gonna do the Sharpedo over here. Gets a little bit mad. You know what? It's all right.
Sounds about right for a Sharpedo.
And guess what we're gonna take here? Magikarp.
I should have been able to guess that one, but I just had blank.
Yes. Maybe we can get a better Magikarp here. There you go. The game will choose. All right, and then Wingull here. You get a little bit faster because of the Whirlpool, so you have to be sure to get it in the middle as much as possible. This one, you have to take it as it's coming out of the waters to get the most points. And then you have to keep pressing the D-pad up because it's stopping you. So if you don't keep looking straight, it will make you look to the side by default. I'm actually gonna take one of these. Pelipper, but I call it Pelly Pepper because, you know, I'm spicy. Thank you. Now we're gonna take Machamp on the rock. And we have to be very careful of losing and not missing things here. So we're gonna take Machamp here. Now we're gonna take Mantine. And the last one will be a little bit up. Marini, Corsola. This one is just very, very pretty. But you must see it in the evening. It's even prettier. There's also Pukumuku, I believe is how you say it. My friends say Bucky Mucky. Okay, so Marini's being very mean to Corsola. All the friends. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop them. Take a picture. There you go. And now we're gonna feed the Corsola. All right, and that's it. This is for Reef. Let's see if we did well. I think we got good pictures. Most of this speed run is normally just waiting and hoping that your pictures are good enough. All right.
Just hoping the RNG favors you a little bit.
Yes, exactly. All right, I choose the right one. Awesome. Looks like Torpedo is hungry. Wow. Wailord. Pelly Pepper. I can get a better Mantine that is looking directly to you. So this one's the direction is not going to be as great. Oh wow, that's a good Corsola. And we got there. Awesome. Now we're gonna go to one of the ones that are a little bit longer, and there's a setup that you have to do. So this is a little bit of change of pace in how it's been going, because we've been taking pictures, hoping that we made it, and then progressing. This one does have a little trick that we're gonna show you here. But for now, more meshing. Much meshing. I'm gonna go to seafloor. Mash with purpose, people. Bill aims to become the world's best Pokemon photographer. That's why he complains so much. Okay, so the first time that we go through seafloor, it's gonna be 3 times that we go through here. So you're gonna get to see this beautiful, beautiful underground sea. We take that one. We take the Corsola over here. So this one we do take pictures, and the other 2 we don't. but we do have to go through them. So for this one, we have to go through all the levels, technically levels. We gonna scan here, we're gonna find, oh my gosh, who's here? Finian. No, Finian. Okay, now we are going to get Luminion out of there because they're sleeping right in front of the crystal bloom that we need to take. Because if we miss this one, we're not going to be able to progress. Go. Awesome. We pop Luminion, so Luminion doesn't stop us, because Luminion can stop you here. This is something RNG, so sometimes there's Pyukumuku or Octillery. So if there's Octillery here, you take a picture of Octillery being blasted by Whalmer. Bye-bye. But if not, you don't take that. You can take another one. Right here, we're going to take a picture of the very mad Sharpedo again. And because we didn't have Octillery there getting blasted, we are gonna take Frillish, who's hiding in a cave. We're gonna start sending apples. Blapples. Fluff fruit, but I will call them Blapples, because why not?
I'm impressed at how well you're throwing these underwater.
Oh, Frillish. Hey, hello. That's a great picture, Frillish. Yes, you have to know the physics of it. For example, the quillfish right there, the best pose is when it's maxed out in size, but it puffs out like super fast. So you have to catch it, like, in the max size. It's a little bit hard. But yes, the water physics in this game sometimes is frustrating because sometimes it works like it works here, but sometimes it just goes straight, as if it had, like, some certain gravity, like, in the air. So it's, you have to know exactly the physics of each stage in the water.
That's a little annoying, but...
Okay, we got stopped by Tentacruel. Can you go away? This has never happened. With that Tentacruel. That's another one. Okay, so for Tentacruel, we're gonna want to... I'll take a better one.
I do like, it's annoying for the speedrun, but I do think it is really cool that the Pokemon can actually just, like, walk in front of you and you're like, whatever.
Oh, yes, because it's just telling you how, like, this is the natural habitat of where Pokemon would live, which makes you feel like you're in the anime, because that's basically how it went, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So it's just immersing yourself in the life of the Pokemon. Okay. Well, let's hope that we have 35k. If not, we'll just go in and take another picture. That's a great picture of Frillish. I never get her looking straight to me, which is pretty cool. Puffy Puffy. Tentacruel is looking into your soul. Just, you know, just to make sure. And we did take a picture of the crystal blooms. So now we're able to go into phase 2 of Seafloor. Ooh, 700 points. There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. We have to return to camp. Because we're going to get the orb for this area. So how the orbs work is you have to unlock for each island. It has different crystal blooms, so it has different orbs. So now we have discovered this orb for Maricopia, which is all the sea levels. And we're gonna go to Undersea level 2. And now we're gonna be looking for something very specific. So we're not gonna be taking any pictures until we get all the way down there. So you're gonna be able to experience the new level that I don't think you've seen the same level. You've seen the same level all this time. Now we see the second level. So things are a little bit different. Some other Pokemon spawn in the next levels. So we're gonna see here, forget the name of this one. That one is a Cradily. And you didn't see it in the level 1, but you do see it in level 2. The third time that we're gonna go in, Cradily can actually stop you, and there's no way of avoiding it. That's the one that I think you're not able to stop, is the Cradily looking at you right in the face, right into the soul, and doesn't let you go. So yeah, that one is funny. This speedrun is pretty long. World record I think right now is at 230 something, 220 something hours. My PB is around 240 something. But yes, with the pace, we're gonna be around 3 to 4 hours to explain everything, to have everything in place. So that's the way that Octillery gets blasted by Wilmer. Yep, he's just...
Poor Octillery.
I know. Everyone bullies Octillery at this point. There's also another snake, I forget, it's a Viper, I think it is. And it's bullying Octillery in Reef Evening.
Oh.
I know. It's quite unfortunate. Okay, so we're throwing the orbs here to Cloitzer, because this is the guy that we want. We're trying to give him superpowers over here. Now what we need here is for one of these guys to have superpowers to defeat. See how it got defeated? Right? So you just need to see this happen. And zoom, 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 goes away. And we can quit. We don't have to take a picture, but we just need to see that interaction. Because that's what unlocks the last level. Not the last level, but the other thing. Now we're gonna retry. We're gonna retry with level 2. Because if you didn't give him the superpowers, he would not be able to defeat the other Cloitzer, so he wouldn't be there. So you see how now we are in the same level, but now the Cloitzer appears here. Gonna give him more superpowers. He can also stop you, so you try to like not be in his way. And you have to make sure that he is powered up when he gets here, because if he doesn't, he won't be able to open up a new path. There you go. So he's the one that helps us go through here. And this is necessary for you to be able to unlock the next stage. So now, again, we're just gonna enjoy. We don't have to take any pictures. We don't have to do anything. We can't go faster because we still don't have the zoom. So just enjoy.
Is there any hint that you're supposed to do that?
No.
You're just supposed to figure that out?
That's why it took so long for everyone to figure out exactly what trigger what. Imagine trying to figure out, how are we getting this? Like, how do we get the Clawitzer there? Oh, we need the Clawitzer to fight. Oh, but what do we have to take a picture of the Clawitzer? Do we have to take a picture of the fight? Like, what pose is that? Do we have to leave? Do we have to come back? It was a whole thing. I remember trying to figure out what happened there.
That's so wild that it's just like, yeah, figure it out. We're not going to help you out at all.
Yes, no.
That doesn't seem intuitive to me at all.
I know. It was a whole thing. But this one is pretty cool. You just have to make sure that you're looking straight. See how it makes you stay there, but you have to look straight. Because you can see there's also Lugia. You're gonna find it after you finish, I believe. After you finish the game, you're gonna find a secret cave with Lugia, which is also pretty fun. You can take all the pictures. But Lugia is not an Illumina Pokemon.
Is it a Shadow Lugia?
I don't believe so. He seems very, very much not corrupted to me.
Sometimes I have important questions, sometimes I don't. That was definitely the second one.
That's quite all right. I feel like all questions are valid, you know? If anyone has any questions, we still have some time here. Just admiring the Pokemon in their natural habitat. Actually, I think I can show you here. Hello? Hello? Oh, there you go. Getting out. I'm trying to get out these ones over here. I'm not sure if we get them out. Hello? Clamperl. Apparently Clamperl doesn't want to be found. But yes, you can get them out of the sand. What's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. And the second one is Dragonite. Pikachu, you know, is the cliche, cute Pokemon protagonist, but I genuinely love Pikachu. If you see all my emotes, only one of my emotes is not Pikachu. So yes, I love Pikachu. There's a Pikachu in the background. There's some Frillish, Golisopod. For me, personally, it's very hard to get Golisopod to do anything. You don't need to do anything right now, but when you're taking high score and stuff, it's very hard to get him to do anything. All right, so this is the Cradily that I was talking about. You can't do anything. He will stop you, and you will have to wait. He is the drama. He is the moment. You will not be able to do anything. And you know what? I'm okay with it.
Stares directly at you like, yeah, I'm here now. Deal with it.
Deal with it. Exactly. All right, we're almost at the end.
So now that we're at the end of this level, do you think that would be a good time to take a quick break?
Yes, because we're gonna go to Wishy-Washy, which is the Illumina Pokemon, and it's a little bit long. It's the longest Illumina Pokemon that we have.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and sorry, you go ahead.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna take a quick break here. Just a few, like a wellness break, a few minutes so that everybody can get up, stretch their legs, maybe get a drink, anything they need to do. Just before we go do that, I do just want to give a quick reminder to everybody. So if you're over on YouTube watching this right now, you're watching the VOD, you can go to twitch.tv/gamesdonequick if you're interested to look at any of our live content. Most of the weeknights it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, and on weekends it usually starts around 1 p.m. Eastern. And if you're over here on Twitch, your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits do help support all of this weekly content. So if you like this show, if you like TFS before, if you like any of the other shows we put on and you want to see more content like this, supporting us in any of those ways really does help us, and it helps us keep putting on these kinds of shows. So with all that said, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes with the second part of the tutorial. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Game Zone Quick Hot Fix. This is How to Train a Speedrunner, and we are in the middle of a new Pokemon Snap speedrun tutorial. We have Spicy and
Gallia.
you just told me. The entire time I was like Gallia. I started talking, I was like, I lost it. So we're here with Spicy and Gallia here.
It's having a hard time. You know what? It's okay, Pup. You're gonna go.
Poor Pup.
There you go. Okay, we can keep going. And yeah, we can start the timer anytime.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, now we're gonna go to the Illumina spot. So we're gonna find Wishy-Washy. Oh no, it's the big fish. And we're gonna have to, so you know how Wishy-Washy comes in school form and solo form. Well, we're gonna have to bop them with orbs individually to get the big Wishy-Washy, because if you take a picture of Wishy-Washy like this, it will not count. And you will have to do it all over again. And that's something that no one wants to do. Wishy-Washy is the longest Illumina bot. So you most definitely don't want to. You want to take your time here. Even if it's like zoomed in, you definitely don't want to miss. Oh my gosh, come on. Fish. Definitely don't want to miss getting all the fish. Okay, and they're all happy, and they're all gonna go to form the school form. Here we go, the big fish, the big scary fish. It honestly scares me, the way that it looks like. But you know what? Look at those colors. They're very pretty. You just take a picture, and we're good. We keep going. So basically, it looks like we're not moving. So it will start moving in a bit. But after that, it looks like we're not moving, but we are, just very slowly.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so this is what we do. Wishy-Washy goes back to solo form, and we are just here. And we're gonna sit here for some minutes. There's nothing else to do.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's one of the things of the speedrun that is a tiny bit there.
I guess they just want you to look at all the fish.
Yes, and especially because in speedrunning, you definitely do learn the patterns and when the fish comes and goes back and like where the little fish you will find them and how you will find them. So I guess that you're expecting people to not be able to get wishy-washy at the first point.
Yeah.
So yeah, they give them a lot of time because this one is very tricky to get enough fish orbed to get the school form. So I feel like that's why they made it that way. But yeah, it definitely puts a dent in the speed run. I think it's about 7 minutes.
Oh geez, really?
Yep. If I'm not wrong, someone can correct me. But yeah, it's pretty long.
Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, it is a really good point. It's like, yeah, I'm thinking about it from like, oh, well, we just completed the thing and there's so much time left. But yeah, because you don't just like complete the objective and then end the level, it makes a lot of sense. So it's like, yeah, you have 7 minutes to figure this out.
Yes, exactly. And because it's the first time that we're here, we can't quit.
Yeah.
Which is what has frustrated our community. Is like, we can't quit even if it's the first time. Even if we have finished all the things that need to be finished. It's just how it is.
This is the part of the speedrun where you're like, I wonder if I can find a game that I could speedrun in 5 minutes.
That's actually true. I have actually looked into that.
I feel like a lot of speedrunners where there's like breaks in your game, you're like, okay, I got 4 minutes here. What's something I can do in 4 minutes? Is there a 4-minute speedrun? Hey, let's do that.
Because, yeah, sometimes it takes a while. Also, like, this is made for other Pokemon. So once you have a second level on the Illumina Pokemon, you do get, I think it's Whalmer, you do get Wailord. I think those are the ones that you do get over here. I think that's it. I don't really remember. I haven't played this game super casually that much anymore. But you do get other Pokemon in this amount of time, so it makes sense if you look at it like that. But in a speedrun point of view, it's a little bit long. Also, fun fact, you can get eaten by Wishy-Washy. And you can take pictures from inside Wishy-Washy. It's very funny. You get eaten. That's awesome. Yeah, you get eaten out of the blue and you don't know what's going on. And then you are just inside Wishy-Washy. Very funny. Have you heard of Paparazzi? Paparazzi is also a very cute game to take pictures of. Speedrun is like 15-20 minutes, something like that. Wait, no, like 3 minutes actually. I don't remember. It's very short and it just came out, so maybe I could do that one.
I have no idea.
Right.
I mean, I imagine I know exactly what it is. It's something about pictures and dogs, but...
Yes, very much that. It's pictures and dogs and pictures. Oh, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's the speedrun for Paparazzi.
That's a pretty quick speedrun, too.
It is. If you do like camera games like this, Paparazzi's right up your alley. And now we have finished this one. Now we're gonna go to the volcano. I love the volcano. It's a little bit difficult sometimes with certain Pokemon, but it's very cool. One of my favorite stages is level 2. For Volcano, which we're gonna see. So let's go. Oh, here he tells you that you can go and play in camp. No one likes camp. All of my homies hate camp because it's very hard to get all of the pictures and all of the like diamond pictures for each pose, because that's what we do with a high score. Oh my gosh, camp is by far the most difficult. We're gonna take care of this idle animation. Oh, that was a good one. And now we're gonna wait for the big T-Rex Tyrantrum. He's gonna be a little bit pissed off, but we're gonna get good background pictures, which again we need as many as possible to get enough points with the volcano in the background. It's gonna be very good if I can do it correctly. Oh, what are you doing? We have to bump. He gets angry, but he does this and he helps us. You want some help? Thank you. So we're done that Archeops.
That speed boost is so cool.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, we pop this one. And
I was expecting more fire Pokemon to be here, but I guess the dinosaur Pokemon makes sense.
that's fair, yeah. But we will see. Here we are waiting a little bit. I think I took the wrong Graveler, but it will be fine. We can take another extra picture. On this one, it's funny. We get Slugma. Oh, we're gonna take a different Slugma here. This Slugma over here that you can see fallen, you take a picture there with zoom. That one is a 4-star, I believe. And I really, really hated that Slugma. I was saying Slugma slanders when I first played that game, like that part, because it was so hard to get. Oh, Monferno. You can take. Yeah, no. We can take this Lugma over here. We're gonna bop it. We're gonna keep bopping it. And now so it doesn't move, because we're gonna take a picture of it. And then we're gonna orb these two. I think I'm gonna have to go back. That's okay. It gets a little bit better when you get the zoom for the Neo one, because you can go faster. And I feel like that's the greatest accomplishment for a speedrunner, is to go fast.
You're going fast is typically something you go for.
No, that's fair. Okay, let's see. So that was an idle animation that only happens on the start. So if you don't get it, it's a little bit complicated. Oh, we got good pictures. Whoa, almost 5K. Let's go. And I normally miss the Aerodactyl, so that one is also very good. That Graveler's a little bit mad. Righty. I have so many pictures of this Slugma, like, happily jumping into the lava, you know? All right. Ooh, we made it by 34 points. Damn.
Very lucky on that one.
Yes. Oh, the other one, the one that I was the luckiest was the 4 points. Not long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So now we're gonna go on level 2, which is pretty great. Is that a dab? All right. We discovered the forest, so we're gonna go after we finish with the volcano. Remember, mash with purpose. So this is volcano level 2, and we have to do nothing again. Because all we need to do is to go through the new stage. So you see there's different ones. There's the little Shinx. This is so cute. All the Altaria. Then we have Archeops over there. And then we have Inferno jumping over here. After you play this game so many times and you speedrun it so many times, you know exactly who comes. We have the Talonflame over there, and then the Monferno falling right here. There you go. Gravelers. There's also certain legendary Pokemon like Lugia, right? You normally would get Oo around here.
Okay.
A little bit mad.
It's cool that they added some of the legendaries in here.
What was that?
It's cool that they added some of the legendary Pokemons. I wouldn't have expected it, because I guess I feel like just taking a picture of a legendary Pokemon is like just like 1,000. This is like 100,000 points or something. It's a legendary Pokemon. Like
the Ho-Oh one, I know that some of the high score has been super high. So see how now we got this route instead. This is the one that we have to unlock to get the Illumina Pokemon of Volcano. And I love this place because it gives you blue lava. How awesome. Look at that.
blue lava's pretty awesome.
You just want to jump into it and get refreshed, but you would just get burnt.
I was gonna say, as long as you know it's lava. Otherwise, it's
Yeah. No, that's okay, let me see if I can get this one here. You don't have to do this for the speed run, but it's very cool. And then you bop. Did we get it? Yeah. We got Charizard. So that's a little trick there to get Charizard.
I'm learning a lot about Pokemon. Like, I didn't realize a Charizard could survive in lava.
I know, right? Kind of great. Also, we have a Crystal Bloom here, which will do this. Oh my gosh. It's glowing. And the slug was very happy. This Luckman's me right now. Just chilling.
Ivan.
Sometimes what you will do, which is something that you would normally do with old Pokemon Snap, is moving the camera a little bit to the side, even though it slows you down, because you can move the cart a little bit, enough to not get touched by one of the Pokemon that will slow you down, which is also pretty cool because you can sometimes avoid it if you didn't like bop them on time or something.
Okay.
And we have Typhlosion. So cute. Okay, but I need to know, what color is Typhlosion? This is a question, a fight that we've been having with a bunch of people in the community in the game. What color is Typhlosion? Is it green or is it blue?
Typhlosion?
Yes.
Well, now I'm questioning myself because I wasn't gonna say either of those colors, so.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say black. I was gonna say like, white with like black fur or like black stripes, but I guess I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's the first time I've heard black. That's funny.
Hold on, maybe I don't know. I'm looking at pictures of Typhlosion. Hold on.
I definitely think it's a green, I believe, blue. I don't know anymore what I normally said. What is this?
So, like, if you had hit me with, like, a Gen 5 or 6 Pokemon, it's like, okay, I don't know, I didn't play those as much. But, like, Gen 2 is like, I should know the answer to this, and you're telling me it's not black? And I'm like, my mind's blown here.
Yep. If you look at it, I know that I normally said the right one. So I'll just thrive on that, knowing that I was right.
So wait, how will you know if I'm right or wrong if you don't remember?
You can look it up.
Alright, I pulled up all the pictures of Typhlosion have them like looking away. Or like looking, I guess, towards you enough that I can't tell. I looked up Quilava, and this is like, it's like, I don't know, a mix between it's not just like it's a shade somewhere
it's
between
a shade
blue
of,
and
like,
green.
turquoise or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a bluish green. So
yeah, there you go. That's something I do believe too. All right, so here we go. 2 Illumino Pokemon, 2 Volcarona. This one is very tricky. Very, very tricky. So I will be explaining as I do while trying to also get it. So bear with me. So basically, Volcarona is going to be in flames. And what you have to do first is hit Volcarona with Fluff Fruit to be able to get the flames away before you hit Volcarona with an orb. So you have to hit her twice with a Fluff Fruit. Now that we've hit her twice, now we can take the picture. Now it will count. So now we have taken the picture. That's fine. So we normally would wait all the way to the end again. But this time with Volcarona, something that we can do that I have learned recently is that if you get Volcarona at a certain point and you do the whole thing of like getting the flames away and put in the orb, they will not appear at the end. So at the end, there's an animation where the Volcarona stays in front of the goal, right? Where you get taken away again. And they stay there in front of you for seconds, like multiple seconds. And that's time loss. So if you're able to get rid of that part by hitting the Volcarona with the 2 stuff at the end, right at the end, you're able to get rid of that animation. That said, also you can wait and not do whatever I did, and just wait till the end till you do that to take the picture. I would recommend to do it once you're already comfortable with the run, or at least with this stage, because if you don't get it, because it's very possible you don't get it, they move a lot, you will have to do this all over again. So, you know, take your pick and know exactly if you can do certain things.
Yeah.
All right. Seems like Chad is talking about Typhlosion. Good. I need this debate.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying black, like I was gonna say.
No way, really?
Yeah, so let's see. We got blue, some greens. Blue. 1, 2. Okay, so somebody is saying that back in like Crystal it was black.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense to me because that's the generation I'm basing it off of. I'm basing it off of like gold, silver, crystal.
Right, we got it. So we hit it. Now we have to hit this one. Oh gosh. And now I believe that we should be able to get rid of the animation at the end. So that's how you do it. You hit them, that one's at the end, so when it's moving around the pillar, you have to hit them and you have to do the whole thing. You can get something pretty cool there if they go to the bloom. Let's hope they do. But see, they normally would stay in front of here instead of flying around, and they would stop you for a bunch of seconds. So here you have to wait anyway, but not as much as you would have to if they were right in front of you. Mind. They stayed? No, they went. They were gonna stay, but they went away. So people normally try and take that one before that I just did. But if they miss it, they also have the opportunity of taking it here. There will be a time loss. But you still can take it if you feel like you really couldn't. And now we're gonna go. A pretty picture. I love Volcarona. Very pretty.
It's also a fire type Pokemon, which means it's one of the best Pokemon.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. I would totally be a fire gym leader.
I would be really... So, I mean, this is going into a weird, like, completely, like complete tangent on, like, requirements of a gym leader. But, are you required to have all the same Pokemon? Because on the one hand, yeah, awesome, like, fire Pokemon are awesome, but on the other hand, if I'm a gym leader, it's like, okay, well, you know... Water Pokemon are the most common Pokemon in this world. Maybe I should have, like, a Thunder or Electric type Pokemon.
Or something. That's fair.
Yeah, like,
just in case.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, you beat my Flareon, you beat my Charizard, you beat my Volcarona, you beat my Slugma, you beat my Arcanine. Yeah, guess what? Raichu! Eat it!
Get something else.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, now we're going into Forest, one of my very, very favorites, because this one is full of magic. full of magic in good and bad ways. By magic, I mean RNG. RNG
basically the same thing.
Is basically here to make your life a little bit more difficult, but also more interesting. So what we're gonna be taking here is pictures. Normally, we would start when one of the seasons start. Oh, we got stopped by this guy over here. So this is forest. We have the spooky part of the forest, where you also can get Espeon later on in different levels. So times that I wish I had the zoom. Because there's also not a lot of Pokemon around in the first one. So for example, we have Kecleon there. Okay, we start here. Oh wow, spring. Awesome. This is the one
that was a pretty cool
expecting.
change.
Yeah, it's cool. I was expecting a different one. So let's see if I can do this one. So normally it could be spring or summer. Shift tree. Where's shift tree? Okay. The Bulbasaur should be around here. Take a picture of this. The Saucebuck. And the Deerling playing. All right, now we go to more spooky. So the Kecleon sleeping over here. We're also gonna bop this a Trevenant over here because he's sleeping.
Leafy little tree. It's not really little, but
we want to have the Crystal Bloom in the background because we're gonna get background points from that. Take Esper because spring was a little bit chaotic. So we're gonna take Esper there. Saucebuck, we already took. Shift tree. It's very peaceful.
yeah, this is like, I mean, I guess the entire game is nice and relaxing, but this is like a very
You're just going around all the seasons. Yeah. It's very cute, very cool. All right, and now we're going into another season. All right, the Pancham. Take a Drampa just in case. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur doesn't like us here. So we're gonna take some pictures here. Gonna take Lotad. Gonna take Bulbasaur here. Bulbasaur. No? No, you don't like me? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna take... Beware's around here. Yep, he was there. Maybe I'll take him over here. Nope, he decided to not spawn. That's fine. Forest is very, very pretty. I wish we could have seen summer, and I believe we're gonna have to go back, so maybe we'll get summer. There's all seasons. Normally for level 1, you get spring or summer.
So for that Sawsbuck, it was in summer form. What, like, does it have more than one form in this game, or like what kind of affects that form?
RNG. Basically,
okay.
RNG until you finish the game. After that, you're able to choose where you want to go by interacting with Espeon. So Espeon's gonna be there, and the way that you interact with Espeon is gonna determine where you're gonna go in the next stage. But before that is pure RNG, which is funny.
I just find it weird that you didn't get summer, but you got the summer Sawsbuck.
I know. This game, isn't it fun?
It's definitely relaxing, and it looks pretty fun.
It is. We got Beware, we got the back of the head. Alrighty. Lotad over here. When you take pictures, it's better to take a bad picture than to not get enough points. So there you go, see? Even though it took me a little bit more time because I took more pictures, I got through it. It's way better than having to go back. Because you're skipping all the animations, all the cutscenes. So now that we're done with this, we're gonna go to another Illumina. My favorite Illumina, by the way. Let's go. And more meshing. We're gonna see one of my other favorites, Milotic. She's just pretty. And this stage is just very beautiful. And if you go back, the Pokemon that can interact with Milotic is so cute, so regal, so classy. I don't know. I just find it elegant. So for
Which tracks for the Pokemon?
Yes, exactly. In this part, you want to just stay still and look front because you're gonna hit Milotic anyway with the fluff root, and then after that, you want to do that and take the picture. And now that's it. You have the picture.
That was easy.
Yeah, that one is very easy. Just look straight. You throw fluff root, and eventually you're gonna hit it, so it's gonna come up. And then you hit it with the orbs, and once it's lit, you can take the picture, and Bob's your uncle. So because I did that, Milotic was actually able to help me a little bit. So see how I got a little push? That was because Milotic went under. And normally over here you can see, I don't know, Ninetales with a Viper. What else can you see? Don't really remember. But it's very pretty. There's an animation of Milotic with a Viper. No, with Ninetales, I mean. It's very, very cute to see them interact together.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's very cute. And the poses for Milotic, if you are ever interested in doing high score, she does very, very cool animations. So this would be a good time if you or Chad has any questions. We're still gonna wait all the way to the end.
See any questions about the run? There's a Pokemon Go question, which is just, do you play Pokemon Go?
No, I do. A lot, quite.
I played it, and it's just not a game for me. That's yeah.
That's fair. It's not for everyone. It's a little bit stressful. Yeah. It's better for people that walk a lot or go in a car a lot. Don't drive in Pokemon Go, please. Just if you are the passenger. But yeah, I have never gotten Milotic in Pokemon Go. That's so sad. I didn't even know that you could get Milotic in Pokemon Go. That's so cute. She's hooked. Excuse me. I am not. You are too.
I feel like there's a call out.
Yes. So see how Milotic was going there? A picture of that is very, very good. It's a very, very good 4 stars, I believe. But we're not taking that one, just in case, because that's the last one. So if we don't get a good one, it will still choose it and it will not give you enough points. So if you're still getting comfortable with that, take the first one. If not, you can try and take the last one, just Milotic getting away. Oh, look, it's so pretty. Now that we're done with Forest, we have gotten Zoom. So now that we're going to Snow, we are going to be faster, which is a good pickup for the pace of the run.
Woo, speed tech!
Yay. Let's see. They talk a lot. These 3 people do love to talk. So apparently, this is uncharted territory. They hadn't found this before, even though it was right across. You could have seen it from the top of the volcano, but it's uncharted. We never knew that this existed. Just a whole island, a whole snow island. Pretty new to us.
Turns out nobody was ever looking left.
There you go. The professor? No, research to the left? Not really. Okay, so you will press, is that R? Is that R? Yes. To go faster. Is that R or is that L? I'm not sure. One of those. It's all muscle memory, so remembering that is quite difficult. we'll see. We'll see what happens. Snow is very nice. This one, the one that is a little bit complicated is Snow Knight. So we'll see that one too. Yeah, it's Cedar. We take a picture of the ferret. And now we can go fast. And we don't have to take any pictures over here up until over the hill.
So much faster.
All right. Hello. Okay, so this one we're gonna do the tech that we tried and see if we can get past this one. Oh, yeah, we do. We're gonna take another Pavilion with the Tundra pattern. And then we're going to 180. You can 180 with a D-pad. You want to make sure that you take this picture because you're going to fall. On this side, we're gonna hit no run if we can. There you go. And now we bop Glalie. Go. Glalie, then we try to hit Spheal over here. And it lets you pass. If not, it will actually stop you. Then we take a picture of Magikarp swimming, doing some big chillin'. And then Piplup. Go fast for this Piplup. There you go. And then we're done with Snow Day. Let's hope that we get the 25k. 25k is pretty okay to get. Is one of the least stressful ones. You still do have to take good pictures to be able to get 25k with only that amount of pictures. So let's hope we did everything right. Got a little cute ferret. Got another. Got the Mamoswine, just as mad as always. So if anyone's interested in knowing how to get diamond, it's over 4,000 points for a picture. So if you score 4,000 or more, you will have a diamond. There's a speedrun which is you try to get all the diamond pictures of all the Pokemon. It takes forever.
That sounds like a long time.
Yeah, it took almost a day. So, yeah. Okay, we did it by 268 points. Great. All right. We're gonna go to Snow Knight. And because we already are going to see the Crystal Bloom, we're gonna be able to have the orbs for the next stage, which is Cave. Because we are in the same island. So we're gonna unlock it right here. This one is a little bit more stressful. There's a lot of things going on. So first of all, we're gonna take, so see the Mightyena here? We're gonna take it, doing its thing. Okay, so we're gonna bop this Mightyena, because it's bullying the poor little snow runt. So it's gonna go, and now we take a picture of the snow runt.
No bully.
No bully. Exactly. So now we take the picture of... No, bye-bye. This ferret. Doing this little cute thing. Now we're gonna go fast. We're gonna go to... I'm gonna take a picture of the frost moth here. Better picture. And we have to make sure that we take the picture of the crystal bloom here. Because if we don't, we have to do it all over again. So that one is one of the stressful ones. So we're gonna have to take a picture of this. Where is he?
Hiding.
My gosh. Come on. There you go. Sand slash. Now we get Jinx. Oh, that's a Delibird. Maybe I'll take a Delibird. Jinx have to be waving their hands. We're gonna play the flute. There you go. And the Fanny Lux. Piplup was a little bit late for Piplup. So we're gonna make sure that this Abomasnow doesn't get there.
Bonk. Don't block us, please.
Never mind. And now they get mad. The Vulpix. Gonna take this. Gonna take this picture of the Abomasnow and the Mamoswine. And then lastly, we're gonna take a picture of the Braviary here. Let's see if we made it. This was a little bit more stressful to get the pictures very straight because it's very fast that you have to get things.
Yeah.
But yes, taking more pictures will take you more time. But what I do believe is take more pictures if it means that you're gonna get enough points, even if it's bad. Even if it's bad pictures. Nice. Okay, Braviary. That one is a good picture. Good composition. And all the fluff fruit that this Sand Slash decided to ignore. That Crystal Bloom will give us some background points. So if you see here, 220 points, it's because of the bloom. Vulpix is running away. No.
Oh, that was so close.
I know. But we did take the Crystal Bloom.
Yeah.
So... okay, not that bad. We do need to re-enter and take a picture, which is pretty okay for 1900. Normally I have to take more, so this is good. And it doesn't matter what level you take it. you do need to go in and take a picture. So if you didn't make it, that's fine. If you did, you still have to go in. But we got the orbs because we took a picture of the crystal bloom. And we go back. Believe that the Piplup should be enough. If I did take the 2, okay. Okay, this one. It's also all about the menuing. If you know how to menu, or if you learn how to menu, this game will come really, really good for you. Because sometimes menuing well will help you if you didn't take a good picture or something. You will be able to get the right picture that you want. Because as I tell you, the RNG of the game will choose the one that it wants. So if you know you didn't take a good picture, but you took another one and it will not be picked, you can menu and look for it quick. That's also another option.
Yeah, and you just save time by knowing exactly what inputs you need to do to get to where you're looking to go.
Yep. All right. Now we're gonna go to cave. This one is pretty cute, and this one also has a second one that we don't have to do anything for. So, this is the Joltik party, we call it. And we take that Joltik. And we play the flute. We 180. Gengar left. That's quite okay. Because we're gonna be taking no crystal bloom. The Magikarp here. And then Bob Glalie.
So specific... Go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Specifically the menuing she was referring to was going into the pictures and being able to pick a different picture that you know is worth more points. But yeah, just overall in general, like knowing the menuing like by muscle memory just improves your time overall, because instead of having to think of where you want to go, your hands just kind of do it.
Exactly. We're gonna do this Geodude over here. We're gonna try and get this Sableye. We're gonna try and get the Rampardos. And this one looking at you. So Crobat, please look at me.
Just hiding.
There you go. Oh, that one is a good one. And the Gengar that we missed over here. And now we can just zoom. And Gengar's gonna jump. Yup. Awesome. Let's see if we made it. 35K for this one. So Joltic Party. Got the Magikarps. Got an Ice Glalie. And the Croagunk just walking away because it's done with me. Geodude taking a nap. Sableye, we normally took it first, but now this one is just a safe picture. This Crobat is again looking into my soul. Some of them really you feel like they're looking at you. It's funny.
It very menacingly too. Like
yeah, like I will make you pieces, and you believe it. Okay, so I need 4,000. What could I take? Take the Carpeg. I think that's the one that I missed. All right. That might be enough. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, we evaluate and mash. If you get into the speedrun, you're gonna have to mash a lot. Get great at mashing, and then you'll be able to be good at this. And it has made a difference. I have seen some people take a world record just because they were mashing a little bit faster. Now we go to level 2. We don't have to go back, but we now start with level 2. And now we just have to zoom. We don't have to take any pictures. But this is level 2, so it's a little bit different. We're gonna go in a different route. We're gonna see one of my favorite Pokemons too, which is cool. And remember, always be pressing your D-pad to the front, because sometimes you don't know if you're gonna be like changing, right? So that's how they changed your perspective, and they don't change it for you. They don't make you look straight, so you have to do that for yourself. And this is one of my favorite Pokemon, Mawile. I really relate to her. Cute in the front, but has a feisty side. One of the prettiest, at least to me, one of the prettiest Vivillons, the one that you find over here. And you find very cool Pokemon in this part of the cave. Like Jolteon.
Just the lighting makes them look pretty cool too.
I know, it's like a very ethereal kind of lighting with the crystals on top. Oh, right. So after this, I have no more notes because now it's just almost end of the road. It's pretty straightforward from here. So now, after this, we have unlocked the Illumina Pokemon for Duras, which is Steelix. Steelix, I used to hate Steelix because he jumps and he like moves so fast. But as you speedrun, you're able to get those little tricks. I'm getting Steelix at the end. It's a little bit risky, but I've practiced it enough that I know I can do it. If you really can't, you should definitely try and take it before. So try and it's gonna be difficult, but you're gonna have more time. The one that I do is not as volatile, but it's very tight in timing. So when you're starting to speedrun this game, try to get it whenever you can, because you still have to go fast. All right. Telling us to throw fluff fruit. All right. So it would come from there, or also Steelix would come from here. So you would throw fluff fruit over here or here, and it would just jump all over like this. And once it's jumping, you have to throw the orb. Always remember, for Illumina Pokemon, you have to throw the orb multiple times so they are illuminated, and that's the picture that you have to take. So over here, it's gonna be some 2 holes. I think it's the last one. See, that's how tight it is. I had 3 seconds to throw all the fluff fruit, to throw all the orbs, and to take the picture. Steelix is pretty shy in that sense, but if you're able to take it at the end, very at the end after you've taken it, it does very cool poses after level 1, which is pretty cool too. So this part is also cool, but it's also taking time. It's a cutscene where it explains to you that this is man-made, and it speaks about all the Illumina Pokemon, showing that there's one that kind of like is over them all, and it's also an Illumina Pokemon, so they're trying to figure out, who is this Pokemon? Who made all of this? Who made these ruins? Who wrote these things on the walls? So it's the whole lore over here, trying to figure this out. So you see how there's something in the middle? So you see Milotic, and you see all of the different Illumina Pokemon, but there's one in the middle, and you're like, I don't know which one it is. So this one is a different, what do you call it? Scene? Like cutscene? Because you can still interact with it. You can't skip anything. You can take pictures of things. They don't count for anything. But you know, this is a place where you can get later on that will have some other Pokemon. They just talk. They talk a little bit more.
Is that unknown?
Is that a what, sorry?
Is that unknown writing, or?
Apparently. Maybe.
That looks off to me.
This is definitely ancient ruins, so I suppose it could be.
Unless I'm really off on my...
Pokemon lore.
I thought I liked Pokemon. Apparently I don't. I can't even tell if that... I don't think that's unknown writing, but...
Who knows? Maybe I'll look it up. I didn't even think about that. And that was a close one. It was already looking back. Awesome. So now that we've finished basically all the bosses, all the Illumina Pokemon, we are going to go to the place where no man has ever gone. Never mind, there has been. We're gonna get to know our last Illumina Pokemon, where all the energy is going to. And everyone is very surprised. Because we're sending the little child to go take pictures of Pokemon in unknown territory. It's completely safe.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
But yeah, we're sending like a child to the middle of a volcano. Absolutely safe.
That seems perfectly alright with me. I mean, just let 10-year-olds explore the world, it's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, exactly.
There's like 8 generations of Pokemon where a 10-year-old just saves the world.
That's fair enough. That's literally what happens. And now we're going to ruins, which we don't have to take any pictures of other than our last Illumina Pokemon. And this one is very interesting, is very cute and very nice to the lore. So I'll just explain. So over here, we're in an island, Houndoom. So basically, if you see, we don't have orbs for this island, so we have to find a crystal bloom that is glowing. And it's over here, all the way behind. So we take the picture, and now we zoom all the way to the end. We just need that one picture. So with Houndoom, what I normally do is I do that. No. Houndoom, please. Okay, Houndoom stopped. Let's go. Come on. You can also get this, I believe. Yeah. You can get a Woobat. Pretty fun. So if you see here, this is very interesting. So you see how there's different colors? We are going to have to light each one of these flowers, crystal blooms, to be able to go next. So
that's cool.
We still do have to zoom to that's a little bit annoying thing. You do have to go to the end just with the picture, and you will have to come back to be able to light all the crystal blooms, because you do need the orbs to be able to light them out, right? All right. This is going with the zoom. There you go. Finally. Sometimes when you're trying to zoom and you feel like you're going super slow, you're still going with the zoom. It's slowing it down.
Yeah. Here's your speed tech. It doesn't work anymore.
It doesn't work. It works sometimes. Only when we want it to. Then we take the crystal bloom and we should be good to go. In this one, you don't have to become level 2. It's the only one in the whole game that you don't have to. But now we go back. Oh my gosh. Ruins. Now they talk about the ruins and who could have done this? Who could have built all of this? What is laying there? go investigate. And we say, all right, we'll go investigate. But now that we have the orb, we're able to light all of the crystal blooms inside of there to make some magic happen. We zoom. We're gonna try not to get stopped by the Houndoom again. There you go. Now we're gonna do something that is called the Go Lurk Snipe, which is basically, if you see over there, there's a Go Lurk over down here that is in front of a crystal bloom. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and align ourselves over here to snipe Go Lurk. There you go. From here. So we don't have to do it there, so it's faster. We're going to get this one over here. Go. We're gonna try and snipe this one. Hold the cost, please. There you go. And because we snipe Go Lurk, we don't have to wait for it to walk all the way there. It's already there. There you go. And oh my gosh, what's happening? Go Lurk is moving. And we created something that will take us to our last boss, our last Illumina Pokemon. So all of this is the power of all of the Illumina Pokemon of each island going all the way, powering this elevator. And it looks like it will take you up, but I will take you with me. All right. Awesome. So now, no photos, but we were able to get the last scene, which is basically our Illumina Pokemon. And now they're telling us that we're probably gonna see the Pokemon in the middle. Yeah, of course you get all the fun. Yes, Phil, I was the one that was taking all the pictures to get here. So yes, I will be the one taking the pictures of the new one. All right, so for this one, I could do Xerneas Skip, which is basically a tech that we have in which we are able to get the picture. It mimics a little bit Mew from old Pokemon Snap, which is when Mew at the end was in a ball and you had to crack the ball to be able to take the picture, right? Well, in this case, it's Xerneas and it's in a ball. You have to orbit. So there's 3 instances in the stage in which Xerneas appears and floats, and you have to throw the orb. the last instance is very, very short. And if you don't get it, you will have to repeat all of this. But if you're able to get it on the last second, you will be able to cut the last scene with Xerneas, which is probably a minute and a half, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. So that's what we call Xerneas skip. But if you don't, and if you fail, which is sometimes, most times it happens, you will have to take all of this again. So, yeah. If you're just starting the speedrun, I would recommend you just try and get it as soon as possible. The easiest one is in the pond. Okay, where is it? Never mind. We're gonna do it in the pond. Right. I would say take your time with this, because this one will definitely... There you go, I got it. So now we'll have to... Yep, there you go. And now we zoom. That's the last picture that we have to take. So Xerneas skip would normally start in this zone over here, where Xerneas goes and goes into one of the holes. So now you have to throw fluff fruit. There you go, that would be Xerneas skip if you hadn't taken a picture before. I've been getting a little bit better at it, so maybe I'll start doing it. But it does take a little bit of practice and a lot of confidence to be able to do it. So basically, Xerneas skip would absolutely take all of this out, and it would take you all the way to camp right away.
Okay.
So, you know, you could save it all of this time. And if you had some bumps in the road, it would definitely help you out with some time recovery. But it's still also a very cute scene to see. So, you know.
Is the skip something you're able to practice by revisiting the level?
Yes. Yes, so
Okay.
once you're able to get to level 1, as I tell you, it's very nice for this game for speedrunning, because you're able to go to the scene that would look like when you're starting from scratch, like from a scratch file. So yes, you would be able to. We would see. Actually, I'm not sure if you would be able to skip the scene, because at the end of the day, you don't need the scene anymore. But that said, you would be able to see if you would get it. So yeah, you can practice getting it. You wouldn't be 100% sure if you would be able to get it.
But you'd be able to see like the things that would identify that you got it. So
Yeah. You would get it at the end. So if you orbit at the end, you would be able to take the picture at the end. Now we just mash. This is just the mashing end. We just mash. But mash with purpose. Sometimes you can get into things that you don't want and you have to menu back. All right. So yes, they're talking about all the things that happened and how these Pokemon saved the world. But why would it be awakened now? Why would was this child able to take so many pictures and get all the way to Xerneas? Why? And stop. And we're done. This is the end. It's because Pokemon know when you love them. That's literally the reason. There's no bigger scheme of this. Pokemon can tell when someone really loves them. That's as simple as it is.
Because return would work on all of these Pokemon.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so apparently all the other people that have tried to take a picture of the Illumina Pokemon would not be able to because they didn't really love them. This child did, though. It's very funny. Everyone makes fun of that end. Like, oh, you made all this lore, and now we just get with love for Pokemon, which, I mean, I can't deny. We all love Pokemon. They're so cute. And what it does is just shows you all the pictures that you've taken. So yeah, that was the new Pokemon Snap any percent speedrun in a tutorial mode.
So, I mean, that felt like it feels very relaxed. It feels very, no, I guess not, like, it's not really complicated. It's a little bit of knowing kind of like the behaviors of the Pokemon and the patterns, but it doesn't seem too difficult overall. Do you have any other tips or anything in mind? Or just anything else you want to talk about before?
Well, I would say definitely stretch in between, like when you have the chances, when you're doing nothing, stretch. It definitely helps with tracking. You wouldn't really think, but when I do stretch in between stages or something like that, it does help a lot. I would say the controls really help you if you are left-handed or right-handed. So I'm right-handed. I normally use the setup 3 because the one that moves the whole entire camera instead of just the middle one, it's on my right hand. So I can move the little cursor in the middle with the left, and with the right, I can just move the whole entire camera. And you can just swap it if you use setup 1 if you're left-handed, which is very cool because, you know, left-handed people also matter. Yeah, I feel like that would be it. Just practice, know the route. You can go into the Pokemon Snap Discord. We normally have people routing, talking about the speedrun, talking about high score. So if you really want to get into the speedrun, that's where you can get all your information. They're pretty nice people there. I felt very welcome when I started speedrunning. As I said, this was my first speedrunning game. So yeah, and just have fun. Honestly, this is a very chill game. And once you learn the speedrun, you're able to do like your own tweaks. Move the camera the way that you like. You know the stages that you need save pictures and the ones that you don't. So yeah, it's a pretty cool game to speedrun. I think that would be my last tips.
Okay. Yeah, so the game itself felt pretty straightforward. I mean, you were very good at explaining all of the things that were happening and kind of all the stuff like that. So I thank you so much, you know, for coming on the show and teaching the game. It's awesome to have, you know, people who really love their game come on, talk about the game. This is a very chill run. We haven't really had anything like this where it's just like, yeah, no, this is pretty straightforward, pretty chill kind of thing. Like, this has been a very relaxing run. Normally, you know, it's like, and there's like, you know, there's beginner routes and stuff, but there's tricks you need to keep in mind and stuff like that. So that was really awesome. And I mean, you really like the game, so thank you so much for
I
coming
do.
on.
Yeah.
It's awesome to have runners who really like the game come on and talk about the game. That's And I mean, obviously, like sharing the knowledge of the game to get more people into the game. So thank you so much for that. That is all we have for the night, though. Just before we sign off, just a reminder: if you have any ideas of your own for a show or a one-off event, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix to submit your ideas there. And we do have a new highlights channel. It's called Games Done Quick Highlights, which features highlights of our GDQ hotfix shows. You can use !highlights in command to learn more about that. We are going to break for a few minutes while we look for somebody to raid, so if you wouldn't mind just sticking around after the break to help cheer on somebody else who's doing a speedrun, that would be really awesome. Have a great night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the show today. Take care. And thank you so much for being on the show, Spicy.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.